And we're back. Today we're talking with the epic Paul Casey. We've been hearing all about how somebody started off in the school system with parents as a teacher and really thought that teaching was going to be apparently in the school system, was going to be the rest of his life. Moved into the religious sector, had a terrible, dark time when he went through divorce and came out of it on the other side running a very successful business. And we've been hearing a lot about, and you've been learning a lot about, how he's a constant learner and a grower, and why he is the right person to work with you if you want to learn and grow. If you're just tuning into us right now and you've missed the beginning of the show, go back, watch the beginning, listen to Paul's hero's journey, and then come back and join us and watch the second half of today, the expert focus segment of today's show. On the expert focus segment, we're going to talk about surefire ways to get your priorities done every day. Paul, this is a topic near and dear to many people's hearts because we waste a lot of time every day. Everybody does. And invariably, it seems like we never get all of our priorities done in a day. We let things, distract us at different points during the day. So before we get into the individual items we're going to talk about today, give us a brief overview of what you mean when you say surefire ways to get priorities done every day.
Yeah, well, I find that most of my coaching clients, if I drill down deep enough for every single one of them, at the root there's a time management issue. Life is about managing your time and managing your energy, right? So that's really where it comes down to. They either don't know what their core values are and they're not living in accordance with that. They don't know the vision that they're trying to get to and what managing their time would look like to get to that vision. And so what I do is I help them identify those core values. I try to identify where they really want to go. And then there's a gap there between where they are now and where they want to go. So as a coach, I jump into that gap with them and try to help them brainstorm options. Because people who are stuck don't see options. They see black, white. I don't like either one of those. So I try to give them lots of options. I'm an idea guy. And until they can choose the one that they really want to use to grow forward. And then they commit to that. I hold them accountable. I cheerlead them. And along the journey, we just come up with time management strategies that work just for them. So some of these are going to be like global that work for everybody. And then for each situation, like someone with ADD that chases squirrels, we may have to do something a little bit different.
And that's great. And personalization is always the best way to go, whether it's coaching, whether it's teaching, whether it's creating a speech for an event. So in this segment, we're going to talk about managing your time by your values and visions. We're going to talk about what to do every night, and we're talking about making appointments with yourself for every single task. So let's go ahead and dive right in. When you talk about managing your time by your values and visions, what are you talking about there, Paul?
To watch the rest of this epic episode now, click on the link below the video. Do it now. You'll be glad you did. Are you still here? What are you waiting for? Watch the rest of this epic episode now by clicking on the link below the video.